Joe, congratulations, signing a deal that takes you all the way to 2026. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, delighted. Big finish of the season for us, obviously, at football club, and it was a tough year, really tough year for a number of reasons, and to finish in the manner that we did, and have that momentum and energy in and around the place. For me, it was very easy decision to commit my future to Rovers.
And the length of the deal shows the level of support that you're getting from both the owner and the CEO.
Yeah, I mean, the support Wile's given me since I came to the football club has been incredible. Times last year when you're doubting yourself and you're thinking, can you change the fortunes of the club round? He was incredible with his leadership in those moments, and was really important for me. That continued support, but also the confidence it gave me. As I'm only a young coach, only a young manager. It's only my second job. It's the first time really I'd had real struggles that coincided with a lot of nonsense going on off the pitch in my personal life, and as I say, without Wild support right through that journey, the success we had at the football club last year, in my opinion, wouldn't have been possible. Factored into that, Tom coming in as CEO, I think he's the youngest CEO in the country, and we've just hit it off right out the gate. I think he must be the most successful because we haven't lost many games since he came in. So sometimes things just flip around, and the direction of the football club starts to travel in the direction I think that everybody within the blue half of Bristol wanted to go. And for me to commit my future to the club, as I say, live away from your family, spoke with my family, and about the direction for my personal career, and it being completely aligned with Rovers as a club, and the ambition of Weil as an owner. The excitement I think that Tom brings in that CEO capacity, the young hungry team we're building, the staff that are getting on board in it, and obviously the fans. Without their support, and I know I haven't been everybody's cup of tea for my whole tenure here, but I think even some of the naysayers have been converted along the journey, because they see what we're trying to do, and they see the good times that look like they're going to lie ahead for this football club.
And talking about these good times ahead, what is your sort of immediate and long-term plan for Bristol Rovers, Joe?
To be as successful as we can. I mean, for me, to put the club into that kind of Championship league, which is the league above the league we're currently in, is the next challenge. It's going to be difficult because there's some really big clubs in there who've got good teams, and have managed to build their groups over the last few years, and they'll want to be successful as well. But I think we go in there full of confidence, full of momentum. As I say, we've got some really good players at the club, really nice balance of young, hungry players, along with that little bit of experience and a little bit of nous. And we have got some good assets, I think, now. We managed to convert some loans into assets in the summer. We managed to convert some of our players who were out of contract into longer term contracts. So that's not only me committing as a coach. That's, I think, the feel of everybody. I think the players want to come back, want to be part of it. Say loan players and players who were with us on the journey last year, because I think they can sense the momentum and the ambition that's building here. And as I say, I think the aim for all of us should be Championship football.
And now the dust has settled on last season's brilliant run, what was the one moment, do you think, last season that sticks in your mind as, hang on, I think we could have a chance of going up here?
Going up, or turning point?
The turning point of the season.
I think, without a shadow of a doubt, Sean Spencer's goal at Walsall. Without a shadow of a doubt. That was as tough as it got, and I remember that goal, and obviously Connor Taylor, getting the goal as well. And I just remember the connection that was made between the kind of players and fans. I think there was a kind of penny drop moment for our players at that point to realise, we had a real special support, and the numbers did come in, and we were struggling at that time. We were really scratching around for a bit of form. And I remember, the noise on the coach coming out to that game. Obviously we'd won away, and I think it was the first time in about a year we'd won away. And I just remember that there was just a marked difference in belief. It was like, okay, if we can reproduce this and we can play with that commitment and that passion, these fans they'll get behind us. And I think momentum, it wasn't a linear progression, straight from there. There was still some up and down moments, but I think at that point we got the momentum swing, and we went on an amazing journey after that. I think, for us, 2021, across all 4 divisions, we were ranked 92nd out of 92 teams. And I took over in the middle of the February period and had to get through that relegation horrible period. 24 players in, 28 out. And as it stands today, as I sign a new deal, we're currently the number 1 team in out of 92. We're the form team above Liverpool, above Man City in the calendar year of 2022. So we're going up a league. So the test gets bigger. But we've got to continue that momentum as a football club. And if we can finish this calendar year, in the top echelons of that form table, then we're en route for success.
Final question, Jed. What sets you apart, Joey Barton, the manager? Why did players want to play for Joey Barton?
I don't know. Maybe they just like getting told the truth. I mean, I just tell them the truth. That's my job. It's not rocket science. You just try and give them clarity about where they are, clarity about the roles on the pitch, clarity about the diet, clarity about the sleep patterns. That's all you do. You're just giving young men advice, and it helps that I've been in the trenches, and I've done what a lot of them are attempting to do, which is playing in the higher divisions. So all you're pretty much doing is trying to help them on the journey. That's how I see it. It's nothing to do with Joey Barton, the player. That's gone. That's long locked away and put in a cupboard to be revisited at a long later date. But the coach and the teacher, because that's what you are. You're just trying to teach them good habits and teach them, the way that they can climb the football pyramid and get the absolute maximum out of their own potential. So again, I'm lucky to have a good group, really good group of lads, and they forged the team spirit in their magnificent run towards the end of the season, and they've come back in great order, really summered well. We've made 1 or 2 additions to that group, real good lads, and we're excited about what 2022, the rest of it certainly brings. When you've had the opening part of the year that we have, you're excited, and we get to go to some really big football clubs, and we've got a good team, and we get to take it with our amazing fans on the road, and hopefully surprise a few.